This is the Cherry Garage. My name's Keaton. This is a 2003 Subaru WRX I traded my 300ZX for. So this is going to become my new daily. And let's go over it real quick before I even touch it. I just want to see what it looks like. It's definitely clapped, so let's just take a peek. You start off on the front. Obviously, we're missing a bumper, grill, fog light's broken, and it has an aftermarket carbon fiber hood. Engine bay, surprisingly, looks pretty clean. Couple broken things here and there, some weird connections. We'll get to that in the future, but let's just keep looking around this. But you can see right here, body, dents, dings, rust, some spots, clear coat paint, peeling. It does have a 4-inch exhaust all the way from the turbo, all the way straight through, so we're going to be taking that off immediately. The interior is fairly clean. Makes me happy. But yeah, driving it in, sounds terrible. It's not running great. I think it just started to burn oil, also not great. And exhaust leak, really hard to shift and find the gear. So I know, like, right off the bat, I do need shift bushings, new exhaust, some suspension work, a CV axle boot, figure out the issue with the air fuel and maybe why the oil is burning. So there's a good thing just to start with. So here's what it's like right now. It's really loose. I already pulled the trim, but you can see like the whole thing is just not finding gear at all. All right, now we're under the car. A little bit less excited about it, but there's a couple spots of rust going on. We know why now. It's so loud. There's a O2 bunghole just wide open on the exhaust. And it's pretty crazy that this whole thing is heat wrapped, because that would just destroy this pipe. There's literally the O2 sensor hanging right here, which is probably why it's not running too well. So I'm gonna start taking some stuff off. I know the exhaust goes first because he wants that. And then I'm gonna look at the shift linkage and see what the bushings we need and make a list of things to buy. All right, besides driving this in to get it on the lift, I haven't driven really at all. I temporarily have the stock exhaust on here, and I fixed the shifter so I can actually find gear. So this might be the first time I actually drive it, depending on if there's a mess up in the exhaust leak. But let's see what happens. Interesting. Boost gauge works. Voltage gauge does not work. What's up?
I don't think it's missing.
No, it's just the headers.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, it's running pretty decent. Yeah, I'm gonna take it down real quick. Yeah, it's dusty. So it's definitely lacking power, for sure. Could be a fueling issue. So I've been going through a super long process of trying to get this engine to run right. There's been smoke tests, compression tests, sensors, like all the checking the sensors. I ended up replacing the MAF sensor, and I got a new O2 sensor. I got this kit from Shark something, super cheap kit. Obviously, because it's up on the lift right now, and Toby's got a tape measure, it doesn't fit right. So he's gonna go ahead and mark it off, cut it and clock it, and start modifying this whole exhaust piece. So once we get this on, he already went ahead. The headers that were on here, I'm 99% sure are from the same company because they sell this style, but this spot, he ended up welding it shut because they just don't seal. Keeping my fingers crossed that this ends up working right. So next clip should be us starting it and driving it. All right, we just got the exhaust on, and it's actually sounded not too bad. We had it modified a whole lot. Thank you, Toby. But yeah, listen to it. It's idling pretty good, and now when I give it gas, it's not cutting crazy with the new O2 sensor. Obviously, there's still something kind of wrong because it's kind of backfiring a little bit. And I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it just needs a relearn on the ECU. Who knows? Figure it out here in a minute.
Is it like a coupler somewhere?
I think it's the turbo drain, but we'll see. Oh. I did take the car out. I just didn't get a video of it, and it does drive a lot better. However, you saw that little clip with the oil smoke coming out. So I really don't feel safe driving it with the suspension and the brakes. So this next episode, I'm going to be covering the oil burning and the oil leak, as well as the brakes and suspension. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a like and a comment, and it really helps our channel if you subscribe to us. It helps us continue to do projects like this and make videos, so that means a lot to us. Thank you for watching.